Guys, so today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video, we will be showing guys 5 basketball cards I believe are incredible purchases right now. Obviously, the market is still moving very fast, which is a great sign for longevity of the market. But before we get into that, I do want to say, as you guys know, I have my membership program. And just 4 weeks ago, we were buying up Ja Morant Select court sides and a PSA 10 for just $700 and then a PSA 9 for just $225. The PSA 10 is currently up to $2,650, so that's nearly 4 times our money in just 4 weeks. So our membership group has been very, very good at, finding out about trends before the market catches up. And Select Courtsides was one of the sets, that we believed would really take off, and sure enough, it did. And we got some insane returns on a lot of these cards. So we've always been able to stay one step ahead of the market, and that's a key to success. When you're talking about the sports card market, you got to be a step ahead to really make the big money. So if you guys would like to join in on the profit with us, click the link down below. And you can use code YouTube to get you 10% off at checkout for the yearly membership. So definitely so much money to be made. So we were buying these back then for just around $700. So once again, if you guys would like to join in and make some big money with us, go to the link down below, sportscardsinvest.com, and use code YouTube to get you 10% off at checkout. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into this video. So the first card we have that I believe is an incredible buy right now is Carmelo Anthony's 2003 Topps. So I believe the PSA 9s are just around 70 they were. Obviously, he has his Topps Chrome as well, which is also an incredible buy. So I believe all of his cards are very good buys if you can get them for market. Obviously players often get overlooked in the market towards the declining end of their careers. Because obviously a lot of people see them as an old washed player, and then as soon as they retire, everyone starts to look back on their career. And once Carmelo retires, he will certainly be inducted into the Hall of Fame, and Carmelo will go down as, one of the best scorers of all time, a 10-time All-Star, one of the best players, on Team USA of all time. That's definitely some big stuff. And when Carmelo finishes his career, he will likely be a top 15 all-time in points scored. So in addition to all of these, I believe that LeBron will make 2003 Topps an incredibly iconic set. Obviously, a lot of sets containing guys with LeBron, Kobe, they tend to become very iconic sets, and Carmelo Anthony can certainly be one who can benefit from this, as he is likely the third best player of the 2003 draft class behind LeBron and Wade. So I definitely think this is a very good long-term investment, especially for, his Hall of Fame induction. Definitely a very, very good buy right now. If you can get any of these for a right around market, I believe his Topps Chrome PSA 9 is roughly $120, and then his Topps regular PSA 9, so it may be worth it to pay the little bit extra to get the Topps Chrome, in my opinion. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into our next pick. We got Dirk Nowitzki. So obviously Dirk Nowitzki, one of, I believe on the all-time scoring list, he's 6th right now, and he will be inducted into the Hall of Fame in just 2 years. So obviously Dirk has a very, very large fan base in Europe, as he's from Germany. So I believe that as cards expand worldwide over the next year, Dirk will be one of those players whose cards will greatly benefit. Because Dirk is arguably the greatest European player of all time. And obviously, he does. I believe this is incredibly undervalued. Bottom line, the pop report is very low. Dirk Nowitzki, obviously, as I mentioned, top 6 in all-time points scored as of now. So I believe the demand will continue to go up due to his Hall of Fame induction and the globalization of basketball cards. So I believe these are roughly $350 in a PSA 9. Maybe even less. So I see. So one sold for just $300 and a PSA 9. With current prices of players, you can barely get a Zion for this price. And Dirk is obviously a global sensation. So I definitely believe this is a very, very good buy at the current price. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into our next pick. I love how you guys comment about me saying without further ado. I had to mention that, but without further ado, we're going to hop right into our Kristaps Porzingis Prism rookie card. So Kristaps recently made his return and had an instant impact on the Mavericks. It definitely gives Luka a lot more wiggle room to play around. Got another threat on the court, which is great. But I believe Kristaps is very, very undervalued. He has had those big scoring games, and as soon as his shots start to fall, I believe his cards will likely rise a lot. He's one of the best scoring big men in the league. Not many people can score how well he does at his height. Obviously, he will have those 40-point games. The Mavericks are one of the most fun young teams to watch in the NBA, and they have many national TV games to bring them that worldwide attention. So I believe these have a very, very low population in comparison to more recent players. Obviously you have other guys like Jaren Jackson, whose cards are much more populated than Kristaps. So obviously if Kristaps can stay healthy alongside Luka Doncic, it's definitely a great time to get into him. His cards are right around, so his PSA 10 is right around $350, yet his raw cards are selling for roughly $40. So I definitely see a big, big opportunity in buying his ungraded cards right now. Obviously his PSA 9s are good buys as well, but I'm really looking for that $40 Prism base, considering the PSA 10 has jumped up to $350. But yeah, definitely an incredible buy right now. And then some other cards that I'm really looking at right now are like LeBron James Upper Deck rookie exclusives. So obviously we've seen the boom in LeBron's Topps Chrome cards. We've seen the boom in Kobe's Topps Chrome cards. And just all of LeBron's cards are going crazy right now. So I believe as investors cannot afford his Topps Chrome rookie, they can't afford his Topps rookie anymore, they're going to go to buy his next best rookie cards, and in that list will certainly be 2003 Upper Deck rookie exclusives. This is a very iconic card. I believe one of his first cards in a Cavaliers uniform. Very iconic pose. I've been buying these since they were around $200 in a PSA 10. They're currently up to around $1,500 in a PSA 10, but I still believe there is a lot of room to grow, considering that his Topps Chrome is touching $30,000 right now. So everyone who wants to invest in LeBron will have to go to those next best alternatives. And, that's definitely poises a lot of opportunity in his cards, and same with Kobe's. I think Kobe, very similar, phenomenon with Kobe. I think his Upper Decks, his Skybox rookie cards, all of these are very good buys. Obviously we see the demand for Kobe, we see the demand for LeBron, so where are they going to go next? That's what I'm asking myself right now. I obviously believe the Topps Chrome is the best buy, but that's only a certain few who will be able to afford the Topps Chrome rookie card. So if they cannot afford the Topps Chrome rookie card, they will go to these Upper Decks. They will go to these Skybox rookie cards, all these different Upper Deck rookie exclusives. I definitely believe all of these are very, very good buys at the current price. They're super low population for the most part. They're very hard to grade. So if you can get them graded, that's a great long-term hold. And the demand for these guys are just going to continue to stay red hot, I feel. It's very hard to go wrong with buying any Kobe, LeBron, or Jordan cards. Obviously, a lot of people can't afford Michael Jordan cards. So what's going to be next for people who want to invest in Jordan? Will it be 1998? That was a quite iconic card, his 1998 Fleer. There's just so many cards out there that I think will get a lot of attention in the coming weeks, due to obviously the rookie cards taking off in price. So I'm definitely looking for a lot of next best alternatives. I'm also looking to get into a lot more LeBron 2003 Topps Chromes. The demand on these are just sky high right now. Every big investor right now who's coming into the market is looking to buy these. So that's just going to cause these prices to continue to rise. These are just going up every single day. So it's very hard to go wrong. I see a lot of room for growth in his 2003 Topps PSA 9. They're selling for just around, I believe, $1,700, close to $1,800 now. But these, obviously PSA 10 is jumping to around $7,000 right now. So I believe that's a quite good buy, quite good value. I believe his PSA 10 touched $7,000, in fact. We'll try to find a comp over there, but definitely a lot of room for growth on these, close to $8,000 right now. So that's just wild. His first edition, I obviously still see growth in this. If you have modern cards, if you have even Michael Jordan's, Fleer PSA 10 at 230,000, where should LeBron stand? I understand LeBron has more rookie cards and maybe a higher pop. He does have a higher pop, but still, you definitely got to ask yourself those questions. So I definitely believe a lot of these are very, very good buys right now. But thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, if you guys would like to join in on the program and make some money with us, click the link down below. Use code YouTube for 10% off. We currently have 3,000 members that are absolutely killing it right now. So definitely a great time to join in if you guys would like to. But without further ado, we're going to close out the video. I'm out. Peace.